Kyle Larson, driver of the number 5 Hendrick Motorsports Chevrolet and 2025 NASCAR Cup Series champion, joins us today. And I have to ask you, as the season is very new, very fresh, just getting going, what would you say has been going right for you so far this season?
Yeah, I think our race cars have been really fast at the first 3 races. I think Daytona, we got up front and led some, which is not typical, I feel like, for me. And then Atlanta, we were able to lead a fair bit of that race, and then I just screwed up and wrecked ourselves. And then, Coda on the road course, I would say is typically our worst road course. And I thought we were really competitive there and got a top 10 finish. So, we would like to have Daytona and Atlanta over again, but really, our car speed has been good and our team's been executing well, so happy about all that.
And on the flip side of the coin, what do you feel has not been going so good this season?
I don't know. Just that I crashed at Atlanta. But that's just part of racing,
Yeah, definitely put that behind you. So what differences would you say, as the Kansas Speedway race is on the schedule here coming up this spring, so what differences do you typically have to plan for racing at Kansas Speedway in the spring, maybe compared to the fall, if there's any differences?
Yeah, I think you just have to look at what the weather is going to be. In the springtime, it's probably going to be colder. So for us, that means faster speeds, more grip in the racetrack. But I feel like Kansas is such a good track that it doesn't, whether it's hot or cold, the racing is always going to be good. So, I don't know. I think sometimes too, the wind here, it's always usually pretty windy, but the wind direction can change, year to year on where it's blowing, and that can really affect our cars. But, you just try to look at it before you go out and get a good judge on that and then guess on how you need to drive when you get in the corner.
Talking with Kyle Larson, the number 5 Hendrick Motorsports Chevrolet driver and 2025 NASCAR Cup Series champion. AI is everywhere. You always hear about AI and this, that, and the other thing. How, if at all, has AI changed or affect racing that you've seen?
I don't know. I'm not really, involved in the analytics side and all that, but I'm sure they're utilizing AI, to come up with or to help with strategies and whatnot. I don't know if they use it for car setup and stuff like that, but I think on the strategy side, I believe they use some AI. I'm sure it's probably built, within Chevy or within Hendrick Motorsports, but AI is definitely always evolving and continuing to evolve, I guess, and seems to be kind of the way of the future.
Just 3 more questions before I let you go. If you could change one thing about NASCAR, what would it be? And this is, you could just come in and say, hey, I'm changing this and it's going to happen. What would that be?
Yeah, I don't know. We've increased the horsepower this year, so I guess I would go even more. I think if you had more than 1,000 horsepower, that'd be awesome, but that's probably never going to happen. So maybe a thing that could happen would be just a shorter schedule by like a month. I think that way we could finish before football is really kicking off and have a little bit longer off season.
All good ideas. Okay, so what is something about you that most people don't know?
Oh gosh, I don't know. I don't know what people know or don't know about me, but I love salads, I guess. I've never had a bad salad. How about that?
Are you a Caesar man or just a garden salad?
Any salad. I like them all.
All right. Salad lover Kyle Larson, last question for you. If you could change one rule in NASCAR, what would that be?
No more stages.
Kyle Larson, the number 5 Hendrick Motorsports Chevrolet driver and 2025 NASCAR Cup Series champion. Thank you so much for being a great sport today and for joining us today. We wish you the best of luck for the rest of the racing season. Thanks, buddy.